YouTube, listen up, man. We done hit 3 million. It's going down. Man, 3 million. Who would have thought? Who would have ever thought? Like, who would have ever thought? Like, 3 million. Yes, I'm really talking right now. 3 million, okay? Appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for following. I do got this new little white little Rob the Original Babless FX skeletons. I should be having some cordless fast feeds too coming in pretty soon. Custom by B. Clark Customs. You hear the bars, all right? In this video, I have absolutely no idea what I did. I don't know which one I'm gonna edit. Let's just be real, okay? I just jumped on here right now, turned on the camera, and basically said, thank you guys for the 3 mil, okay? Stay tuned. Intro now available on iTunes and Google Play. Alright, so before you start cutting, you want to comb through the hair, basically lifting the hair off the scalp. Now, the reason why we do this is so that the hair can easily feed through the teeth of the blade. So my client wanted a 1.5 on top, so I went ahead and grabbed my 1 guard with the lever open, using my Andis cordless masters, and I'm just going with the grain of his pattern, starting from the crown all the way down. Now moving on to the taper, I'm going to set in my bald line using my Babless red skeletons. Now when I set in this bald line, I'm going to add a little curve to it, and I'm going to try to be as neat as possible. That is very important when starting off a guideline. Make sure each and every one of your guidelines is very neat. Next guideline with the lever open, using my Andis masters, I'm basically going to go right on top of that guideline in that same shape, going up about a ½ inch, making sure I go over and over and over that guideline to make sure that hair is at that length. Now with the 1 guard with the lever open, I'm going up about the same width, about a ½ inch, making sure I keep it consistent, still focusing on that shape that I set in with the bald line. So now with the 2 guard open, I'm just gonna basically remove the bulk from the top. I'm not setting in a guideline. I'm just making sure everything is running smoothly into that 1 guard with the grain. Now dropping back down with my 1 guard with the lever closed. So in a flick out motion, I'm basically attacking that middle line. Now I'm knowing that this is not gonna take that line out. I'm just softening it up so I could come behind it with the next step. Now with the 0 guard on with the lever closed, in a flick out motion, flick out the middle line. It should be way easier to take out this middle line, doing it, softening it up with the 1 guard first. So when it comes to this step, and as well as the bald line, taking out that bald line, this is the longest part because you really got to be precise. You got to use your corners. You got to make sure your flick game is right. You know what I mean? So make sure you take your time during this step. This is the longest process. So with the lever halfway in a flick out motion, flick out that bottom line. Now, knowing that this is not going to take out the bottom line, this is just going to soften it up. Notice how I'm using my corners as much as possible. It may look like I'm using the full blade, but in actuality, I'm using that right side of the blade majority of the time. So next step, with the lever fully closed in a flick out motion, flick out that bottom line. You're basically doing the same thing using your corners the entire time. I'm actually using my my middle finger to basically pull down the skin so I could, keep that hair in place and just, detail it as I go. Alright, so when it comes to the back, I use the same exact steps. Listen, let me tell you why they call me 360. When they sit in my chair, I spin them in a full 360, and they come out looking like bang. YouTube, this is the cut. And if you like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Also, HustleDreamProduction, that's my brother. He does all my beats. His YouTube channel will be linked in the description below. Also, if you want to know where you can find any tools that you've seen in this video, links will be in the description below. Otherwise, you guys can follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. My Snapchat is Jeezy360 and my Instagram is 360Jeezy. But it's your boy 360Jeezy, and I'm out of here.